4G LTE smartphones from leading brands like Samsung and LG. This bout is scheduled for 3 rounds in the featherweight division. Your referee again is Mike England. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He trains at Brass Boxing and hails from Kansas City, Missouri. Introducing Stephon Regan. And his opponent standing across the cage.
I'm not sure Austin has blinked and is only making eye contact with Stephon.
Yeah, Austin hasn't taken his eyes off of his opponent since he's been in.
Big reaction.
And he hails from Lee City, Missouri. Make some noise for Austin Bass.
Austin the Ginger Ninja Bass.
I like the nickname.
Who wants to see him fight?
All right. Look to the
Austin Bass says no thanks on the handshake. Big right hand from Austin Bass.
exchanging early, both fighters. Stephon showing good poise. Austin being very aggressive early on in the first round.
Austin looking for a jumping push kick. Both fighters just looking to get comfortable here and kind of feel each other's strikes. And both fighters throwing big punches. No feeling out process here. Both fighters looking for the kill. Stephon using his jab really well. Austin has split his bottom lip already. Austin also has a bloody nose, so both fighters have drawn blood on each other early here.
Austin using his kicks to try to get in, it looks like. Austin trying for a takedown, gets reversed, continues a takedown. Scramble on the ground, and Austin's on top, gets back and lets him up on his feet. The pace seems to be slowing here. What are you expecting to see out of both guys as we continue this first round?
You know, they're still in the awkward feeling out process where they just keep throwing bombs. Neither of them have figured out each other's movements or ranges yet. So right now they're both just kind of swinging wildly and looking to take each other's heads off. So as the pace slows down, look to see which fighter looks to kind of control the range and set up their shots. But
one thing I've noticed is Austin has his hands pretty low for a debuting fighter.
Stephon Regan scoring that jab quite often.
Let's go, you're too much for this guy, buddy. Let's go. Hey, breathe a little bit, breathe a little bit. Nice. Beautiful. Hey, jab. Sprint over. Nice.
Big overhand right from Austin Bass, misses his mark.
Nice push kick.
Less than a minute in the first round remaining. Oh, almost a huge shot.
Big kick from Stephon Regan. We have 35 seconds left in round number one.
One of your pet peeves there, Sharkbait. I like it. Very punctual.
Oh, big leg kick and a big right hand from Austin Bass.
Austin seemed to be getting some confidence from that big right hand. Stephon laughs it off.
Kick.
Another kick by Austin, using really good kicks early on.
Looking great, Austin, looking great.
And as we end the first round, another body shot from Stephon. Another jumping kick from Austin, and that's the end of round one. The end of round one, what did you see there and what did you like, and who do you have winning that first round?
Yeah, that first round, it's hard to score. You know, both fighters were super aggressive. This is probably the most entertaining bout of the night we've had so far. Every strike both fighters are looking to throw, they're looking to do damage, which is great from an audience's perspective. From a coach's perspective, I'd like to see, you know, Austin settle in a stance a little bit more, look to touch some softer strikes to kind of set up the big strikes. But you know, this is his amateur debut, and he's fighting a guy that's had 7 fights. Austin's never had a fight before, so you can kind of understand the anxiety in there and how he's kind of getting out of his game plan. But I loved round number 1. It was scrappy and exciting and great for the fans.
Very entertaining round 1. It should be interesting to see their energy level going into round 2 because so much looked to be exerted in that first round. Mike England, very punctual as far as getting the corners out of the ring. And here we go, the start of round 2, Kansas City Fighting Alliance number 19.
Austin catches the leg kick and throws an overhand of his own.
Looks to be the strategy of Austin to catch that leg kick and then return with a big right.
One thing he needs to be careful about catching those leg kicks is after a couple low ones, he can go high with it. So you got to be careful reaching. Good exchanges there from both fighters.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, touch. Nice, Austin, nice.
Stephon a little lighter on his feet with Austin looking to plant and throw big bombs.
Big left hook from Austin Bass.
Go to the body and then up top. Forward, buddy, come on. Let's try to take the center back. There we go. Hey,
Another big right hand misses his mark from Austin Bass.
There goes the high kick from Stephon Regan, just a little bit out of range. Nice jab from Regan again. That jab's landing.
What would you like to see Austin change with that jab that keeps landing?
You know, I'd like to have him settle in his stance a little bit better. If he's in a better stance, he can parry that jab and he can slip that jab a lot better. Nice low kick.
Good exchange by both fighters.
Very competitive bout.
Another inside leg kick by Austin. Neither guy looking to take the fight to the ground, trying to exchange with big bombs. Another jab by Stephon. So far, another hard round to score as both guys kind of are point fighting in the sense.
A big exchange. You know, Stephon Regan's controlling the center of the action, controlling the center of the cage. Austin is answering back. I do like how calculated Stephon is, and I also like how aggressive Austin is on being able to counter his calculated strike. So this is just an interesting matchup. Nice combo from Stephon Regan.
Stephon pressing the action. Knee, a couple more punches.
Superman punch from Stephon Regan.
Austin looking for a takedown here. James Krause asking Austin to get the center of the cage.
Flying knee from Regan.
How important is it to have the center of the cage in one of these rounds where it's hard to score?
Well, the center of the cage is very important, especially in a small cage like this. You know, if you're in a bigger cage, you can backpedal and move a lot more, but in these smaller cages, it's important to be in the center.
And that's the end of round 2. Another entertaining round, a little bit less as far as action-packed goes, but both guys definitely bringing it and looking for finishes.
You know, those first 2 rounds, I'm leaning more towards Stephon Regan in round number 2. You never know. You never know how the fights are going to be scored, especially when they're this close. So honestly, if I'm either corner, I'm telling them, hey, the first 2 rounds could go either way. So this 3rd round, you really got to score, and you really got to score big. I'm looking for the finish if I'm one of these coaches.
Good stance, Austin.
Both fighters seem to be in good shape here entering round number 3, especially after that high-paced first round.
One thing impressive from Austin is he's always firing back when Stephon throws a punch at him.
Yeah, a lot of times it's not who gets off first, it's who gets off last. Stephon's doing a good job of getting off first. Austin's doing a good job of getting off last. Both fighters exchanging heavy in the pocket. Nice leg kick to finish the combo.
2.5, Austin, 2.5. Let's move forward. Take the center forward. Center, please. Take it. No. No steps back. You go forward. Yes.
Big right hand from Austin Bass.
I just need 2 minutes. 2 minutes and this is yours. That jab to the body. Let's go forward there. Forward there. Nice. Nice body there, Austin.
Good exchanges by both fighters here. We're in the third round of Kansas City Fighting Alliance number 19, Austin Bass versus Stephon Regan. Stephon looking to be pressing the action here. Right hand looks to be landed by Stephon, and now here we go with the exchange.
Big takedown from Austin Bass. Stephon Regan has guard, looking to use his long legs to either look for a triangle or armbar.
Both guys are very long as far as for this weight class. What do you look to see out of their ground game here?
Well, you know, with the long bodies like that, you can use exactly what Stephon did here. Use his legs to take the back. Great transition there.
What does Austin need to do to get out of this position?
Right now, he needs to look to, if he's going to roll to his back, he needs to look to stop the hips of Stephon and shrimp the half guard, or TP up and have Stephon slide off the top of him here. He needs to get active here, though. With 50 seconds left, the judges are taking this into account, and these rounds are very short, so he's got to make something happen. Stephon Regan doing a good job of controlling the position. Looks like he has a rear naked choke here.
Could be the end here
deep
for
underneath
Austin
the
Bass. Fighting it off, though, still doing really well. And there's the tap out. Very entertaining fight. Highly impressed, though, with Austin Bass in his amateur debut. Stephon very, very poised in the fight, the veteran of the two. Highly entertaining, one of the best fights of the night so far.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Austin Bass is his first time ever fighting. He fought a guy with 7 fights. So, you know, big props to both fighters here. Both guys have, you know, bright futures in mixed martial arts.
And here we have a replay of the finish. Rear naked choke by Stephon. Really not too much you can do there, as Austin was stuck with both hooks in and the choke underneath the throat.
Yeah, great showing from both fighters.
Yeah, very impressed with both guys. As we mentioned, Stephon was the veteran of the two and definitely showed it with some of those exchanges, having a good calmness about him.
Let's hear it for both of these fighters.
A very fantastic, very, very fantastic fight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this bout comes to an end at 2 minutes and 24 seconds of round number 3. Your winner by submission via rear naked choke out of the blue corner, Stephon Regan.
And that will be
Again, let's hear it from
not our
both
last
fighters.
amateur fight of the evening, but our last bout into our first intermission.